Hey everybody, it's Maureen from Massachusetts, a crafty sky lady. I'm now on eBay under Reen's Unique Things, so look for me there. I'm on Etsy, Bling Sky Mosaics with my jewelry. Just finished another pair too. Where are they? Oh, right here. Okay, so the pair that I just finished. Ooh. Okay. Are these green loverlies. Aren't they pretty? They almost look blue. They're green. And they go with a necklace that I've already made. Kind of different. I'm loving it. So I made those for a lady, actually. So I've got to let her know. I just finished off these. These were in the works. Aren't they pretty? Longer. Really floral and pretty. Yeah. Yeah, and then these were some Christmas ones I made from a Christmas plate. Yeah, that's what I do, folks. But today I wanted to talk to you about a couple things I'm doing. And anyway, the girl's been busy. Got my hair cut. I'm loving it. It's funny because my hair's now this color. I had my 70th birthday last Friday, January 27th. So much fun. I'm 70. Wow. I'm the baby of the family. I'm not supposed to get older, right? It's happening, folks. But anyway, yeah, I'm the youngest of 4. Actually 7. My mother had 7 babies. So anyway, here we are. And yeah, so getting back to the hair color for just a moment. My hair growing up was thick and dark brown, almost black for years. Natural curly, and in the summertime with the heat and get me near the ocean and the salt water, and it would just frizz up. And for a long time I disliked it as a kid because, and in the 70s when, late 60s, 70s when Sonny and Cher were hitting the scene, and her with the long hair was all the rage, and all of us girls, we wanted our hair to look like Cher's, right? So, we were ironing it, and I can remember, the big rollers, they look like soda can size, and I would take my long hair and I would put it all up in a ponytail right here. Then I would split it in 4s and put the rollers in, and I'd sleep like that for maybe even, one good night, 1.5, and I wouldn't take them out for hours later to make darn sure that my hair was smooth. Of course, then you got that little crease up here, so you had to kind of use an iron. We didn't have straight irons, straight wands and all those things they got today. So we would take the iron on an ironing board and literally, oh my God, the things, how vain we are, right? But anyway, memories. But anyway, getting back to, I would never have known or imagined that over the years my hair would be this silvery gray, but I'm actually liking it at this age. I like the different look that it's giving me, and I'm having fun with it all. I kind of feel like a little sassy young chick again with this, and it's straighter than it used to be too. The texture is different. I'll take that too, even though it's thinning. But you know what I mean, folks? It's like all those years, hating your hair, and now I've kind of come to terms with it, and now it's changed again, but it's kind of cool. So that's something to embrace as you get older, folks. Embrace those senior years, I guess, because even though it has a lot of its downside, being a senior, when I think about getting old, it has its perks. And for me, this is one of them. I'm kind of enjoying that. So anyway, just so you know. So anyway, let's get on with what today. Now, as you know, I am a winter sower. I have been for the last 2 seasons, and I give it a whirl. Not that I've had great success. I've had some success, and I'm hoping to someday say I've had great success. So again, the girl's at it again this year, trying to do it again, give it a whirl, right? So couple weeks back, I had prepped a bunch of my jugs, specifically these soda, and I had cut them and done the holes, and with my, I have my, I use a old wood burning tool because it goes quickly, and I have it on, so I'm going to turn the fan on when we get to use it. But I thought I'd sit and prep some more bottles, and being that I did 2 bags, good trash size bags, and they were in orange bags. And do you think I can find them? I've been doing a lot of cleaning. Clean the pantry, it looks so nice and neater, and I got rid of a lot of rubbish, and I got rid of, I've got a couple big boxes to put out front with the sign free, old pots and pans, covers, and, you know, little crock pots where you do the melting liquids and different potpourri things. I got several of those. Just stuff, cooking pans I haven't used in 2 years, baking pans, I have enough. So that's all ready to go out into a free box out front, even though it's winter in New England and there's snow out there. I'm still putting it out there. I gotta get it out of here. So anyway, did all that. So between the barn and getting rid of rubbish that I had put on the porch, and Eddie, he's such a dear. He's been helping me great. When I do put rubbish out there on the porch, he's been nicely, as much as he can. He's 88, and both of us are a little wobbly, more wobblier these days. But he's been getting it out to the barn for me. But I'm wondering if he did throw it. He says he didn't. And even if he did, you can't get mad at him. He's doing great things, right? So, but I'm wondering if he took them to the dump. Only because he thought they were rubbish, you know, and obviously they look like rubbish. They're but they're my winter sown prepped jugs, and I got my bag of soil today, my happy frog. So I was gonna go to town on a video with you, maybe throw some seeds in. I got some nice new seeds too. I'll show you. So anyway, I don't have my prepped bottles. I gotta prep some more. So guess what? The reality is, that's what I'm doing with you today, folks. A few more of this, and then we're going to talk about my eBay experiences. So, let me get going with that. And then I also want to show you some of my seeds, if I may. I had a great birthday. 2 days later was our 10-year-old Kennedy's birthday. We celebrated together on that Sunday with my kids. They spoil me. And it was fun. It was wonderful. She wanted a shark piñata. So I found one. She wanted a piñata. And they had unicorns. Well, she got a unicorn last year. Every year she wants a piñata. She loves that. So I found a shark one. I thought, oh, I'll get her that one. It's different. Stuffed it full of some candies, and not all candy, and some goodies. Like, she likes to paint, so I stuck little glitter and paint and glues and fun things to do, little girly bracelet things, anything I could stick up in there. I stick it up in there. And it's winter, but we have hooks on the side of the house for plants, so we hung it on one of the hooks and put a blanket down and sang happy birthday to her and let her go out. And this wasn't one that you whack, it was one you pull the string, so we all got a string. It was fun. And it's something fun to do, folks, if you're thinking of something different with your kids and you don't want to spend a lot of money and you don't want to go the route of a big party with kids and all those favors you gotta buy. Just get a piñata, get your loved ones around, and you can still have fun, you know. We did. We had a beautiful cake. And it was just fun. It was wonderful. Eddie got me some beautiful red roses that opened up nicely. Oh, I'm still enjoying them, and it's a week later. So yeah, these were good ones. Beautiful. I took pictures. They're lovely, and I've enjoyed them. I really have. And that's what I wanted. I said, I want some flowers. I haven't had flowers on my table for a while, you know. And then being winter, you get in that, I want some flowers, you know. So that's what we did. So anyway, while the thing's hot, I'm going to turn this fan on too. I have my O-ring, and I'm liking how it's making the color, everything, the lighting's better, I think. All right, I got it on medium, the fan up above, and we will talk with you. I'll talk with you about my eBay while we poke holes in here, okay? All right. this is hot, so I don't want to fool around with it. Got my apron on too, so let's just go to town with the holes in the bottom. Clear soda bottles for that photosynthesis, and I also have the little frosted color ones that work good too. So, and luckily, a cousin of mine, Dolly, and her friend stopped by last summer, and they gave me a bunch of milk and soda bottle type things. So luckily, I went and got those outside today. All right, I got my holes in the bottom. Now I'm gonna come up the side. Yeah. And I'm gonna go that way. For the hole to make the, we'll cut that after. We're gonna get the hole. Now here's one of those frosted ones. We'll do that. You don't need the covers. These have been cleaned. Just letting the water down. We'll get that off after. The label off. I don't like labels, but I'll get those off after. See how quickly that goes through, but it does stink, so you want to have it in a ventilated area and do it kind of quickly. It goes quickly with these, so you know, look for them in a thrift store if you don't have, or ask your kids or somebody who's got one hanging around, because they work good for this, I think. Yeah. Make a big enough hole so I can get my scissors in. Okay. Another one. I got nice lettuce and cilantro and kale and spinaches, and I'm eager to get them going. Yeah. People take the covers and use them for labels too, but I like using the Venetian blind vinyl strip things I showed you, and I got them nearby too. Get some more of those going. I found my ink pens, so that's good. Ready to cut after there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I got these soda thingies, and these will work for some plants too. So I thought, you know what, I've got the cover, so I'm going to do a couple of these. You know, the soda ones. McDonald's. We just had root beer last night. Not that root beer is really all that wonderful for you, but man, I tell you, that's one soda I do like. And every now and then we go go the junk food route, I guess. Not often, though. Alright, that's good enough. So, obviously, you're not cutting these, so I just leave them like that. And I've got the covers in the kitchen, so, okay, a couple of these. Okay, let's come apart. There. That one's prepped. That one's prepped. That one's prepped. Yeah, you can use these too. These are good for probably like basil and, you know, those kind. I really liked growing the barrage last year, even though it's just a flowering plant. I'm looking up more about what you can do with it, but just a pretty plant I found. I just liked it. Barrage. And they say it's a good companion plant near tomatoes. It helps the tomatoes. I don't know. I didn't do well with tomatoes, so I can't speak for that right now last year, but hoping to have a better year this year. Alright, so that's that. Now, I have a lot more. Oh, I have these. This is what my cousin gave me, a lot of these. Oh, it's my dryer. Okay. And I had to go out into my container bin outdoors. It's cold out here in New England. It is cold. But it's warming up a little bit. But we have the water in our faucets dripping just a little, and I was a little worried using the dishwasher because that wall, we've had problems in the past where it would freeze up on us, but luckily we're on it, so we got it going good. Alright, so doing this, yeah. And again, I'm putting about 4 or 5 holes in the bottom. Let's go 1, 2, I'll do one more right here. Okay, up the side. You're putting 4 or 5, and then 1 or 2 along the, about an inch up on the edge for better drainage that way. Then you're coming up here. About here. So I can cut them. Again, they've been outside, so they got a little, but they've been cleaned. They gave them to me clean. And I'm a little later than last year if I look at my books doing this, but it's okay because I honestly think last year I started a bit too early. So I think I'm right on target this year, and that's why I wanted to get them going. But I'm not fearful that I'm late or anything, because you can keep doing this for the next few weeks here in New England. So, yeah. Okay, that's ready to cut. And I got more over there. Let me grab my bag and I'll show you. Alright, I'm losing it. Where did I put the, oh, it's over there. I know I brought a bag in. Okay, I guess it's on the point. Alright, well, that's enough to cut and get me started, I that just yet. That's enough to get me started. Okay. Let me unplug that smelly thing so we don't have to deal with that. Yeah, don't want to smell that too much. All right, now with that, I'll take my scissors and get these going over here. We'll cut a few and then we'll look at the seeds. All right, so eBay. People, I started, well, if we back up,